Before we proceed to the next speakers, let us give a big round of applause to our family members from Mozambique. And I just came to learn that there are a total of 200 participants that came from the Mozambique that who joined us today virtually. And next, we're going to have our speaker, Sister Denise, to share with us the, the missions of education in Mozambique. Over to you, Sister Denise.
Okay, hi. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's very happy to see you all online. And then although I cannot see you, but I can feel like a special also. Yeah, I talk about our Mozambique brother and sister there, and all the world we meet together here. Okay. Yeah, thank you for giving me opportunity to share. Okay, I would like to share today's how can we learn from master to transform with wisdom and love. Because I really appreciate that master talk about we are going to transform Africa, but how we are doing, we are follow master's guiding every day. And I believe everyone, do you know where is Mozambique? Mozambique is 11,000 miles away and 6 hour time difference between Taiwan, it's Mozambique. And then, but unfortunately, Mozambique is the country that really still struggling, and but it's trying hard to grow up. Although our GDP per capita is 414 US dollar, okay, and more than half of the population live on less than a dollar per day. So we are in based on the United Nations declare Mozambique as a world least developed and the seventh poorest country in the world. Okay. And how about our background about education right now? Until now, our national literacy rate is 47%. And you can see the difference from male and female is really a big difference. And less than 50% graduated from elementary school, and only 8% have attended high school. It also means that it doesn't mean that they graduate, but 8% has opportunity to attend high school. And then based on the UNESCO data, more than half of Mozambicans are illiterate. And then you can see the women and the men, and 44% of the country's population is under the age of 15. But I think this is good news because it means that we are a very young country. And then people still has a lot of opportunity, can change and can learn. But unfortunately, because we have 31 million population. Imagine we have 44% are under the age of 15. So our classrooms are extremely insufficient. So based on this matter, we are learning from master. We want to do the charity. We want to implement its master's teaching there. And then we are doing this compassion, and we are cultivating blessings. But very, very important is the wisdom need to be together. So how we are moving forward together about this. Based on master teaching, that's why whatever we do, we always remember the education need to be part of our activities. So from the first beginning, I started Tsai Mozambique 2012, the end of the year. And then I appreciate when I meet Master Zheng Yan the second time. Master Zheng Yan gave me the very important guide, saying that it's very important to bring the reach of the spirit to your people in Africa. So me and my husband, Dino Foy, carry this type of mission with us from the first beginning. Whatever charity we do, we never forget about we have to share the master teaching, and we have to share the more value and bring the education into all of us. So charity and education go hand in hand. And since we know that Mozambique population life is still not in an easy stage, so we also remember how the sutra teaching us relieving suffering first, then guide with dharma. These are very important also as our guideline when we do all the charity there. We see the people are not, life is not easy, but we know more and more people are suffering than them. So while we are give the hand to support, for example, we support food, and then we also try to let to developing the great love farm, and even we try to also teach them more skill to relieving suffering. But it's important at the same time, we have to guide them with Dharma. For example, what you can see is in our Great Love Farm in Sofala, even in Sofala or in Maputo. Maputo is our capital. And whatever there is the farm there, our volunteers are cultivate their love there. They spend their time, and they know the vegetable, the crops they grew up is not for themselves. This is going to offering the hot meal for the community, or we are going to support the beneficiaries about the vegetables or any crop we have. But during the time of resting or after after they finish the farm work, we always bring our Jin's off-reason. We always sharing the Dharma teaching with all of them. And I also, because of the high rate of that people cannot read and write, so we also trying to pass the Dharma teaching. We use the local culture. I'm so impressed, and I love that so much that we African has that energy and has that talent on singing and dancing. I cannot do that at all, you know. But I always very admire them. Has very beautiful voice and a very beautiful body language, and that's why you know, we are trying to let them understand the Dharma teaching. After that, we are delivering the education, ideas through the drama. And they are so innovative. You know, they have so innovative idea when they put it the Dharma teaching into the video. Can we please show the video? Then to let everyone see their drama. Thank you.
在莫桑比克从出生开始说起。
This is in Sofala. Before the distribution, we always have our drama share. This is they are sharing about the Buddha story. Why the Buddha the prince doesn't want to take the seat of as a king. He got the chance to go out of the palace, And then see, you see the people are so innovative. This is the car, the Buddha's car. This is the Buddha area. And then Buddha saw the sick
金
people,
华镇恩加大爱
illness,
村社区
the
茶
older
会以佛典
people
故事
start to
和佛慈
understand
菩提实
why the
相的悟
life,
道，
what
一
is
本
the
说
truth
明
of the
白。
life. So Buddha take out the luxury, luxury clothes from the palace and go to the very simple life. Start to realize.
社区志工自导自演，最后还有剧情分析。
Yeah, so you see, they are very, you know,
庙
they
方
are
的舞
really
台没有
bringing
精致的
their
道具，他
culture,
们以
but
最
also
淳朴的
showing
心，
the
看见了清楚
exactly the
如来
Buddha
的智慧。
story
大爱新闻之
and
声
then
志工莫三比克报道。
educate the beneficiaries before all our activities, all our distribution. Yeah, so this is we have many drama sharing teaching. For example, this is also one of the story from the sutra. The sutra of a poor woman. Everyone can also plant blessings filled by themselves. Talk about the story. They also use the story into the drama. So everyone so enjoy and very impressed. Special, they were played. Play is the local language. Our official language is Portuguese, but special in this moment, I appreciate our volunteer. They also respect the culture and use the local language. So it's very important, the concept that we learn from Master Zheng Yan, saying that everyone has the capability to support, to assist others. Our hand from palms up to palms down. All our volunteer, maybe in the beginning, they are really, the life is not easy for all of them. But now all of them, I always say that they are really the Bodhisattva, they are really like angels, you know, and because all of them are really like what Master Zheng always say, the shiny pearls. Because all of them has the love. Can you see that smile? Can you see their eyes are really full of love? Because all of them is like the firefly. They light on themselves, but also light on the corner, the dark corner in the community. So this is they cultivate the farm, and the farm is going to support the community, the hot meal to help the people to help people orphan, to help elders people, to help the handicapped people. And then also we receive the rice from Taiwan, and this rice bag, they also recycle and sewing in the bag, use our African symbol. We call it kapalana. This clothes and become a very useful shopping bag. And also this is they went to harvest the grapes by themselves, and then they make the carpets by themselves, and then also use the local material, like these are the stones, and then recycle the lines from the rice bag, and then they start to also sell, and then the little amount they sell, they donate it to our international disaster relief, because they understand we receive so many love, the globally Tzu Chi volunteers. Then when any country has a disaster, we also have to pay the love that we have. So all the time they will take the opportunity to continue to contribute their love into our bamboo bank. Yeah, so if some of you are still remember, in 2019 we experienced the very big disaster for us, that this cyclone Idai. And then this cyclone Idai is really hit badly in Mozambique, Malawi, Zimbabwe. But the spatial in the province Sofala. But these are the disaster with Master Zhengyan's teaching and then the volunteers unconditional love from Maputo to Sofala. We try to also transforming the life with education. And that is happened, the cyclone Idai happened in 2019 March, and then affected 1.85 million people and damaged 500 schools only in Sofala province. We did not count other provinces, but only Sofala. Imagine that over 500 schools has been destroyed. And that moment, we the road broken, and then when we pass by, we see the situation like that. And also, but you know, we appreciate so much that Master Zhengyan immediately give us the guidance, and then also the international Tsai volunteer arrived in Mozambique and Zimbabwe. And then we start to distribution of the school materials. And because Master always teach us, it's important, let people to go back to the life immediately. This is our short-term emergency relief to give them the school bag and the school material. So although maybe their school already destroyed, but they can continue study. And then all the distribution, we are educate them that like this to wash the feet for their parents, for their grandfather, grandmother, and then offer them tea with respected manner, attitudes. These are very important value we try to bring in. It's like never forget about how we grow up, and never forget where are we come from, and also and then pay the gratitude attitude to our parents who always offering us the unconditional love. But still, we finish all the distribution in that many school there. But you can see the school. This is the school still. So we are really appreciate that 55 countries over the world, they contribute their love for us to build the school. So many classroom study like that. And then because of 50 countries Tsai members love, we managed to have that 4 Tsai village, and then 23 schools. Even you can see now our locals also contribute their land, and we have our great love farm. And more important is we are going to build a school, yes, but it's important we also have to promote that moral value and bring the education system. We call it like building just a hardware, but this teaching, this Dharma teaching, this morality teaching is so important as a software into all the students and the people's mind. So this Jing's offerings, and we are showing our Minister of Education, and the minister was so impressed, and even say that, wow, these books, it's very simple but very strong words. It's so good to educate our next generation. Even myself, I want to use the teaching to educate my grandson, granddaughters. And then also wherever we go, and then we always share this offerings to the government officials, and then we try to let everyone understand. And more than that, we are starting this June. We form up. We invited that 23 school we are building. We invite the school directors and the teachers. We are going to associate. We are going to have our informal association with 23 principals of the school. We are trying to rebuild. So this is the meeting. We are discussing. We are sharing. All the school directors, school principals are very happy to read this aphorism. And not only that, we also use the aphorism teaching into the song. Can we share the simple song with everyone? For example, these are the one of the.
Não importa se é bonito, o que importa é seu coração.
This is our. This is one of the school principal from the teachers' school, and she's very impressed that we are going to look for the teachers, and we are going to promote the aphorism teaching in all the school. And even we have the drama about the aphorism teaching, and we also have the song and use our local language. The song you just heard is like is talk about that as long as our heart are keeping the kind and love, you look at everything is like everything is so beautiful. And so these are the teachings that we are trying to translate into the local language and the local song. We believe that it's so easy to let students, let our community to remember all this teaching. And not only that, all the school we are going to paint the aphorism on the school wall, and we use the local artist. And this is also the Minister of Education are really very happy to see that. And then all the school director, student, teacher are also very happy for that. So before, although these 23 schools still under construction, but we already started to walk into all the campus to start to sharing with the aphorism with all the teachers and school directors. And this is our plan. We are going to through because the COVID, and then we also learn how to share more courses online. And for future, we are going to offer not only the Tsai humanity education, but also the school management, teacher empowerment, class management. We will also pass this type of knowledge to our local teacher and directors. So you can see while we are building the software, is bringing the education, bring the Dharma teaching, and then when they learn, they will change their mindset and change the behavior. We believe the society and school is more harmony. But at the same time, our hardware also is building. This is in the countryside elementary school. And you can, I believe all of us here, we can witness the transformation of the old and new school buildings. So here, really, every time I see that new building, we always very appreciate all the global Tsai members' love. And then I believe that everything we want to transform in, we have to start from education. And the more important is we don't want to give up any chance. We try our best to learn from Master Cheng Yen, and we try our best to watering every seed of destiny with love and wisdom. So I believe each of the child, each of the person, once they receive the education, they receive the Dharma teaching, their heart start growing up with the seed of the love. And then when they grow up, they become the big tree. They also can take care of others also suffering. And we believe this love circle, this good circle is going to be bring a big influence, and it's going to transform our life in Africa. Thank you very much. Today has opportunity to share. Thank you.